What's up, guys, and welcome to Theory Thursdays. Today I'm going to talk about something kind of fun, and it's going to be kind of a short lesson. Essentially, it's playing with different rhythmic ideas. So essentially it's this. We're going to play with stretching time a bit over a bar, and we're going to do that by understanding time really well and playing in time really well using quarter notes, eighth notes, 16th notes, then triplets, whether they be quarter note triplets or eighth note triplets. And then we're going to kind of try and pull on time a bit and then come back in and see if we can make that happen. And I'm going to give you some tricks on how to make that happen. So without any further ado, let's get started. So I hit neo soul backing track because I love neo soul and all things soul, and this popped up, and so I was like, oh hey, B minor, this is perfect. So if you guys want, go check out this track. This guy did it, it looks like, and awesome. Give him some likes on his page because we're going to use this track in the video today, and hopefully he won't be upset about that because it's hopefully just free advertisement for his channel. So head on over and check that out. But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start the track, and then we're going to start off with quarter notes on one note, and it's in B minor, so you're going to look up the B minor pentatonic if you don't already know it. Right? That's your scale. You're going to look that up, and then you're going to try and basically pick one note from that scale and use that to practice your metric modulation, even though it's not really truly metric modulation because we're not shifting into a different time. But you're going to practice that kind of like pulling on time, using just one note at first, just so we're not thinking too much. So I'm going to start off by picking out just this note here, which is a D, and it's the third of my B minor. And here we go. So I'm going to start off with quarter notes. I'm going to go to eighth notes. Notes. Stay on it until you can do it smoothly. Then I do eighth note triplets. So now I'm going to try and use triplets to pull on the beat until I get it back around to another beat. And so what I'm going to do there is basically just augment my triplets or make them bigger so that they kind of pull out of time. Meanwhile, I'm trying to stay focused on where the groove is so that when I get close enough, I can come right in on a beat. So let's see how that works. So I ended that with a little lick afterwards so you could see where I chose to come back in on one. And it's a tough concept. In fact, to be perfectly honest with you, it took me a couple tries to really get a take that I was okay with. Because it is something you have to practice. You have to play around with the beat, and you have to have someone stable holding the groove down. And they can't listen to you too much, and you can't listen to them too much, but you still have to be aware of where they are. And it's a fun concept to play with the groove like that, and you can take it as far as you want. You can do it with triplets. You can try and do it with quarter notes or eighth notes, and then just try and like play with like throwing a triplet in the middle of your phrase and seeing if you can kind of stretch over the bar. Essentially, you're losing time to come back into time. And so anyway, hopefully this is a fun one for you. Mess around with time, and then try and implement some of those things in the minor pentatonic scale like this.